Hello there guys, welcome to the channel where today we have a pretty intriguing question that some of you guys have posted. Naturally, I'm going to try my best to answer it, and to do that, we need to examine both of these characters. Before we continue, this whole video relies on the possibility that this new season will be different than what we saw in the unfinished episodes. While we can talk about the Bad Batch as a group, I'll be talking about Hunter more, the leader of the Bad Batch, since we see him together with Anakin in the Clone Wars trailer, and that moment shows us that Anakin will be working together closely with the Bad Batch, whether that'll be for a couple of episodes or maybe just one episode. What we can tell, however, is that Anakin is accompanied by two clones here, Rex and Hunter, which kind of tells us that the Jedi will have two distinct opinions at all times. While Rex will give him the more technical approach, Hunter, on the other hand, will insist on brash attack first tactics. You see, this was their predisposed genetic enhancement. To clarify the best way possible, let's talk quickly about the Bad Batch, or formerly known as Clone Force 99. They got the name in memory of 99, the maintenance clone who died while aiding in the defense of Kamino from the Separatist invasion. The answer to our question of will Anakin get along with Hunter lies in this fact. You see, Clone Force 99 originated as a bad batch of clones who were designed by the Kaminoans with genetic mutations that made them superior soldiers, much superior than regular clones. We first mentioned that these mutations brought upon their creators altered their appearance a lot, and their voice, which was very different from regular clones. What's more is that each one of the members had a certain ability that was very unique to the team, but due to their genetic mutations, it gave them unorthodox fighting tactics and a wild behavior. That's why they were nicknamed the Bad Batch within the clone army. This tells you a lot about Hunter, their leader, and how brash he will probably appear in this new series. If you thought that was enough, the Bad Batch, while part of the army and while they worked sometimes with commanders and Jedi generals, they did not report to anyone. They were independent, which gives us more suspicions that Hunter will bump heads with Anakin a lot. The Jedi who doesn't back down from anyone and is as brash as any Jedi in the Order. As crazy as Hunter was, let's talk about Anakin Skywalker. So consider this, Anakin is repeatedly described as being more powerful with the Force and the Chosen One, which fed his ego, of course, as much as he tried to hide it. In the Star Wars universe, however, power is a pretty vague term that really seems to describe potential, or what Anakin will probably achieve one day, but this young Padawan lacked patience. That's why he clashed with almost everyone he met or worked with, from his Jedi Master down to perhaps Hunter, which I can't wait to see in this new season. Anakin is also incredibly arrogant and not so well trained as Obi-Wan, because he started his training later when he was approximately 9 years old, and he could never achieve the rank of Master, which granted access to more information about the Force. He desperately wanted to know more, but due to his lack of patience, he could never become what he was told he would. You can imagine that this life gave him immense amounts of frustration, a frustration that he would probably let out on his subordinates. In the series, he will consider Hunter a subordinate, and here is where the clash will come. Both are independent and think of themselves as being always right. Luckily, I think that Rex will intervene most of the time to bring the level-headedness that is needed in this relationship. Honestly, it is really hard to imagine these two guys getting along at first. Of course, don't get me wrong, I know they will eventually sync up and start working together. In this clip, they seem fine. However, the start of their working relationship, I think, will be messy for sure. It's just how these things go. So that's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. What are your thoughts on this subject? How do you see things going on the Bad Batch arc? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up as well, and hit that bell to get notified the moment a video is up. Have an awesome day, my friends, and may the Force be with you always.